Hi, it's Gail with Gail's Southern Living. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a ham potato soup for the Cozy Fall Soup 24 collaboration hosted by me and Heather from Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. There will be a giveaway on December 2nd. So please be sure to check out the playlist that will be linked in the description box. There will be a whole month of November, multiple videos being posted per day, lots and lots of channels involved, and so I hope you enjoy this soup. This will be one out of two of my soups I'm going to do. So don't forget about the giveaway on December 2nd. So we're going to start out by putting a chunk of butter into a frying pan, and I have already diced one purple onion, but you can do any color onion you want. Make sure to get all that out of there. I also peeled and diced carrots. I cut them into the circles and then a little bit smaller than that because I wanted them small for the soup. So that's 2 carrots. And then I bought a whole thing of celery because I had several different soups that called for celery. So this is 1/3 of a whole thing of celery, about maybe 3 or 4 stalks chopped up into pieces. So I'm going to put that in there as well. All right, and I'm going to get this caramelized in the butter, and I'll be back. Wow, look how beautiful those veggies are. So colorful. Kind of smells like Mom's Thanksgiving dressing, the onions and the celery together. Looks really beautiful. It's just sizzling really well in the butter. I'm going to let it get, pretty tender, the carrots and the celery. Of course, the onions will cook faster. We're going to let this keep going for a while. I'll bring you back. Okay, and next we're going to make kind of like a roux. We're going to put some flour in there. I'm going to do 3. The video I watched did not say exactly, so kind of guessing here. Sorry, I decided to go ahead and switch over to my soup pan because I realized the next step was to start adding the chicken broth. Okay, so I added a little bit of the chicken broth. It says to kind of do this part slowly. So the chicken broth is room temperature. And of course the other veggies are hot. So I'm just going to keep stirring in some more chicken broth. Okay. Not exactly sure how much broth. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. I bought a whole carton of chicken broth that is 32 ounces. So just going to kind of guess on this. Okay, I decided I'm going to go ahead and pour the whole 32 ounces of chicken broth in here. Okay, give that a stir. And then I'm going to add in the diced ham. And this is pretty much 1 ham steak of ham. I did cut the rind of it off. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to let that cook together and I'll be back. Okay, so next I'm going to add in a can of cream of potato soup. I've never used this before, but I wanted to make sure it was nice and thick because my husband prefers a thick sauce in his soup. So we're going to try this cream of potato. I just thought it would make it a little bit thicker. Make sure it's nice and thick. Nice creamy soup. There's that. And then next, I want to add in the potatoes. I diced 2 potatoes small, and I wanted to add those in. Now we're going to, after this cooks for a while, we'll check to see if it needs any salt or any other seasoning. Really haven't seasoned it at all, but the ham could be salty, so I don't want to add a bunch of salt just in case the ham is salty. I don't want to get the soup too salty. So I'm going to wait till the potatoes cook for a while, and then I'll decide if it needs any seasoning or not. And I have one more ingredient I forgot. I'll be right back with that. Okay, and 1 teaspoon of garlic cloves. We're going to let that cook nice and slow. After the potatoes cook for a little while, we'll take out a few and mash those up, but we'll leave some as chunks. That way it'll both have the starch of the potatoes and the chunk of the potatoes both. So it should be a really good soup. I've never tried it before, so I'll bring you back and show you some more. Okay, so I'm going to crush some of the potatoes, but not all of them. So I'm just going to put this potato masher into a couple of areas of the soup, but I still want some chunks. Looks like they're pretty tender though. Alright, so I'm going to leave the rest. So the mashed part will turn into the potato starch, and then there'll be also chunks. So I tasted the broth of the soup. It doesn't need any salt or any seasoning. It's perfectly wonderful just the way it is. So thank you so much for watching my soup video, and I'll bring you back up and show you what it looks like when I bowl it up. So ready to eat. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind, guys. Bye, everybody. So this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look delicious? Look at that. It smells so good, guys. I can't wait to try it.